This hangout is live on air. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what part of the world you're in or what time you actually happen to be working or watching, I should say, watching this hangout. I'm just going to live on air. Good morning. We're broadcasting live. Now, before we get started, I just want to go over a couple of little things, a recap, if you like. We started this journey, I think, at the beginning of the week, and we've almost done a week now. I can't remember. Wednesday we started. Lose track of the days. Now, the purpose of this training is to take you through what's called the campaign line. Okay. Now, that's before you get to the start line, before you start to sell anything, before you start to make any money, before you start promoting your product. The purpose of this training is for the start, is the campaign line to get you to the start line. Okay. So what have we covered so far? So far, we've covered the landing page. We've got the product because we know the product's the landing page, and then we need landing pages for our product. And we did some training yesterday, and I asked people to go out and either download my landing pages or create your own. So you should have at least 3 pages. I would recommend you go more than that because we're going to need lots more to split test. So let's get the clock and let's start the timer. So there's the timer going, and we're going to start our 15 minutes training for today. Now, today I want to talk to you about the next thing that on this timeline, okay, this campaign, is the autoresponder. Okay, now what I don't want you doing, let me tell you this, what I don't want you doing is going off half-cocked. Okay, you don't want to start promoting just because you've made a few landing pages. Okay, we need to go through this campaign timeline. Otherwise, you're not going to get sales, you're not going to get success, and you're going to waste your efforts. So you have to stay with me. 15 minutes a day is all I'm asking for. The autoresponder. So I'm going to share my screen straight away. And hopefully you can see my screen. I should just hide this down here. So if you could let me know on the Hangout that you can actually see my screen. If you are watching, if you could give us the thumbs up or the thumbs down, depending whichever takes your fancy. Any engagement is better than none. If you could hit the share button, you will get a little orange pop-up. So look, I'll show you. You will get this orange message. So let's go to another browser and open up a new tab. You will actually, if I pop that into there, we're wasting vital time here on our training. But if you could hit the share button, if you're not already subscribe to me, you will get this message to say that this video is unlisted. I'm going to make it listed after the broadcast because I want to edit it and make sure it gets a nice image and publishing and all that. But feel free to share it with any of these platforms here. It just says be considerate and think twice before sharing. But you don't have to be considerate and you don't have to think twice about from sharing. Right, so moving along swiftly, we've got our landing pages that we created recently. Okay, these are just some examples. I'm going to be tweaking my pages to get to the pages that I want. I'm going to create 5 pages in total. So I've got that page you've just seen with the guy on. This again was a template that I made. I highly recommend you go and do your own templates and do your own wording. You know, come up with various plays of wording for your landing. We're promoting the landing page creator. Okay, so this is the theme that we're sticking on, and create yourself at least 5. If you can create 10 or 20, great. You know, create as many landing pages, and remember, we're not worried about linking them to anything. Okay, we're just creating the pages. So then I've got this one, which is a video. Some people have asked me where do they find the video. I'll show you that in a moment. But this one, if you refresh it,
hey guys, it's Tony Robbins.
The video plays in the background. I don't recommend you use Tony Robbins' video. I've just put that there as an example, okay? But I will be making one that I'm going to be using. Then we got this one here, which is with the target in the background, okay? The perfect landing page. So again, if you're using my templates, feel free to use them, but put a bit of your own style in there, you know? You can play with this, get your landing pages right. It's not a race, okay, to get you to the start line. The start line, when you get to the start line, the race is on. But to start with, before you get to the start line, like any athlete, you have to do the training first. So these are the landing pages that we've been making so far. Okay, one with just an orange background, but be creative. Do a little bit of homework and start to create your pages. So there's our pages. Now, if you want to get access to my free training, below this video, there's a link that will take you over to this page. Fill out that link, click that link and pop your name and your email address, and you'll get on my list so that you can get my free training. Now what we're going to do is we're inside Zookle, okay? We're going to use the next tool that's in our arsenal, if you like, and we're going to come up to tools, my tools, and we're going to down to autoresponder. Now, once you're on the autoresponder, I'm not going to go into great detail, but you've got the Zookle responder. So I'll quickly tell you what that is. The Zookle responder is somebody signs up underneath your personal link for Zookle, they start to receive these emails. Now, you can, if you wish, edit the emails, okay? So if you click on this red link, it says, and all you do is to put the number in there, and that will give you a sample of what the email is, and you can write your own email below. You don't have to have the company ones. We've written some for you that get you started. So look, if I was to take that number out 1 and put 2 in there, you'll see that this email changed. Look, and if I put 3, you'll watch that. It says set up 1. If I change that to 3, the email changed again. Now, what does that mean? So if I go back a page, that's email 1, email 2, email 3, and so on and so on. Then there's what? I don't know, emails that the company send out on your behalf to people that have signed up underneath you in Zookle. And these are the upgraded leads, the people that have paid. And again, you can go in and edit these and add as many emails as you want to this list. If you come down the bottom there, it says, look, add a new email to the responder. Okay, so I'm going to go back a page again. And I want to get to the newsletter. Go to this tab here that says Manage Campaigns. I have to calm myself down because I get very excited. Now, you've got an instant message, you've got the campaign logs, and you've got the subscriber stats. But what we're going to do today is we're going to go over to emails and campaigns, or campaigns and newsletters, sorry. Campaigns and newsletters. And then on this page, as you can see so far, for the 15-minute training, got 85 leads, 85. Sent out 299 opt-ins, sent out 299 emails, opened 285. So that's an excellent open rate. Click through 95 people. So as you can see that the links that I put, they're clicking the links more because there's only 85 leads altogether. So the links are being clicked, and I've got 2 people that unsubscribed, obviously don't like my training. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to create an email campaign for the for the landing page creator. So come up to this button here and click on create campaign, and I'm just going to put in here landing page builder. That's what I'm going to call it, and I'm going to click OK. So I've now created my campaign. I don't have anybody in there, and then if I come to the pencil, I want to start now building my emails. Now, what I want to say to you is you don't have to build your emails all in one go. You know, who's going to sit there and write email after email after email? So the first thing you want to think about is the first 1 or 2. Okay, so I'm going to create my first email. So I'm going to click on that link there that says create. And then what I've done in my notepad is I've written down an idea. So I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to paste this in. Okay, copy that. And I'm going to pop a right click on there. Never work with children and animals. And I'm going to, whoops, where has it gone? And then I'm going to paste that into there. Okay. Now, my email says, hey, and I want to put now the person's name, their first name. You don't have to do that. You could just say, hey, it's Jeremy here, or obviously your name, or Clive here, or Mike here, or Terry here, or Bob here, or Sue here, or Tyra here. You could do that if you wanted to, but if you wanted to put the lead's name in, okay, below here you'll see there's some keys, some short codes, if you like, and it says a percentage sign, then it says lead name, percentage sign. Okay, so you need to put these codes in because they represent the details. You know, so if I went to the landing page creator, if I here this I don't have to go. So if somebody put their name and their email address in here, this means that's the lead name, doesn't it? It's the lead name because they're a lead. So if you come up to on the editor here, You can either copy and paste this this bit of code here, or just type it in by freehand, or you can just come up to, you see it says source code there, source, it doesn't say, it just says source. There's a button next to it. There's this little green button with a little blue arrow. I don't know whether you can see that on the left hand side. Let me see if I can make this bigger. There you go. There it is right there. Can you see that? It's there. So you click on that and you get this pop-up. Okay, you get this pop-up, and what you're looking for is the extra fields and your lead name. Okay, so you click on lead name and you see that's put the code in automatically. So I'm going to put a comma, and then what I want to do is I want to come down the editor. Let's just move this over like that. Come down the editor, and I want to read my first email. Okay, it says, first, I want to thank you for letting me have your details. I had my first free video training. In this free video training, I will be giving you an overview of what a landing page creator is, how to get started with the right one for you. Click here to watch my free video now. Enjoy, Jeremy. P.S. Don't worry, I will make this very simple to follow. Okay, so that's my email. Now, at the moment, I haven't linked this to a video because I haven't made the video, just setting up the campaign. Okay, so if I wanted to link this to a video that maybe I've made, or I want to, link it to maybe an article on my blog or something like that, I would highlight that, and then what I'd do is I'd come up to the top, and I'd click on this link here, this link. So click on that. And I'm just going to type in here. You can see the HTTP is already in there. You could link it to a file, FTP file, a news or other, so there's all sorts of things you can link it to. So I'm going to link it to, at the moment, I'm just going to put it to Zookle.com. Okay, just going to link it to Zookle.com. So there's, you can see now that that's a hyperlink, what's called a hyperlink for, when somebody clicks that, that will take them over to Zookle.com. But I want them to go over to a video. I haven't made the video yet. The point is what we're doing here is we're building our campaign. Now, if I want to remove that link, I'll just highlight it, come up to the top there, click on this chain here, and that would remove the link. I'm not going to remove the link. I can click on this thing here, remove format. So this is just like a WordPress browser, editor, okay, a WordPress. So you could just see that it's copy, paste, copy. There's all sorts of things on here, okay. Now all you need to do is to play with it. Let's bring my screen back to a decent size so I can see it. And then what you'll need is a subject line. You're not going to break anything in here. So I'm going to go and get my subject line for my first email, and I've got my subject line. If I can, copy this. I'll take using the touchpad. So copy that, and then bring that over to my thing here. And what I'm going to do then is I'm going to save the email campaign. Okay, save it. So I've got my first email. I've started to write my second email. I haven't got a subject line yet. It's so I'm gonna this one I'm gonna make a video for, and I'm gonna show you how to make videos and all that sort of stuff, and how to upload them to your YouTube channel in future trainings. But I've started to write my second email, and I've said setting up a landing page creator has never been so easy. Click here to watch my free video now. Inside this training, in this step-by-step video training on how to create your landing page, choose a landing page template, give your landing page a name, add a unique content, add stunning images, choose a relevant URL. So that's the bones, if you like. So if I copy this, and I take this over to my campaign, and I'm just going to put in here one. I don't know what my subject line's even going to be. I'm just going to paste that into there. I'm going to save it. I can come back to this at any time. So I've got the bones for my landing page. Now, how do you find the text that you want to put inside your landing page? Well, the first one I think is an easy one, because that should be thanking them and sending them to whatever it is you want to send them to. It would be maybe an introduction to your product. In this case, I'm going to send them a video to show them what's on the marketplace of what they can get, what they can buy as a landing page creator. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm going to do. But other content you could do, I just came up to Google and I put in Google how to set up a landing page. And what I do is I read through the content that people have got, these snippets that Google give me, and they make great emails. They make great emails. Look, we will walk you through how to take your landing page from good to great. There's content for my email. So I would say, I will walk you through how to take your landing page from good to great. And it says there, agency solution. So I would say, obviously, I'm not going to say agency solution. I would say something like well, I'd go down and look for a bit more content. I've got that first line, I think, is a fantastic strap line. Okay, so I'll read on a little bit here. Unlimited templates. So I would say I'm going to walk you through and how to make your landing page. Let's copy it. Let's copy this. Okay, so I'm going to copy that. Take this to my notepad. And I'm going to build an email. Okay, whoops, too much. So let's go back here. Where was it? Walk you through this part here. So I'm going to highlight that and copy. Take this back over to my notepad, and I start to now build in another email. So I obviously will edit this, but then I've got here unlimited emails, templates. So I quite like the bit of this. So I'm going to take a bit of this, copy, take that over to my notepad, and I'm starting to build up an email. Yes, I've got to tweak it. Okay, I've got to tweak it, but I've got some great content that they've probably paid, because these are paid advertisements at the top here. They've probably paid to be here, you know, or well, they definitely paid, but they probably paid a copywriter to write this. Look, and I've got some lovely content there. I'm going to go up, get that content, put this in my notepad, and then I start to build an email. I will read through this. I'm going to come back to the Hangout because we're getting near the 15 minutes. But you could see setting up your email campaign is easy. Finding content for your email is easy. You just have to do a little bit of work. So now I'm going to put the codes in for the first 2 emails that I've written, okay? But you really want to start looking. Your homework really for the weekend is to build maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm going to say 7 emails, okay? So we come to the end of today's training. So there's your homework for the weekend. You've now got your landing pages in place. Now get your emails. Doesn't matter if you can't write all the emails all in one go. At least write one, you know, get 1 in place or 2 in place. I'll show you in future trainings how to get more and more emails. I want to take you through this timeline of putting your campaign together, because once we get to this start line, you're going to have every duck in a row for you to make a ton of money. Now, if you want to get part of my beyond my training, my 15-minute training every day, then let me have your, you know, go to that landing page that I showed you. The link's below this video. Click on that link, pop your name and your email address in. You'll start to receive emails from me, the trainings that I've already done. And if you want to get future trainings, you need to be on that list. My name's Jeremy Rush. Have a fantastic weekend. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you on Monday on the next 15-minute training. Have a great weekend. Bye now.